What is happening, Forex Gifting Tribe? Extremely happy to be here with you guys today. A special presentation today where I'll be doing a live deposit into my account, which I'm extremely excited about because if you have been following my journey and seeing the unfolding of my so far 7 weeks in this opportunity, I have started my journey with $1,000 and have been growing that via rolling in my profits, rolling in my commissions to 10,000, then 20,000, and to 30,000, and about to take that up a few levels today. So extremely delighted to get to that point. And before that, we're going to cover the opportunity of why we are all coming together to work on this opportunity. What's so appealing about it that it has grown from about 4,000 members when I joined back about 7 weeks ago to now 75,000 plus members, and why the volume has grown from 5 million to now over $100 million of funds being traded. So all of those I will cover in detail about the attractive features of this opportunity, and we'll also dive into the back office, take a look at the MT4s of my entire journey as well. With that, I welcome you to the Forex Gifting Tribe, our community of like-minded individuals that have come together to work on great projects like this one, which is the simplest passive rewards, up to 45% per month on virtual autopilot. I want to congratulate all of you for taking the time to invest in your future. Now, before we dive into the numbers, before we dive into the money, it is important to read this disclaimer that the information in this webinar is for educational purposes only and not investment or financial advice. The passive income industry is risky and you should only invest the amount you can afford to lose. Past performance is not indicative of future results. With that being said, the company that we've partnered up with is called Intelligence Prime Capital. They are an international company committed to providing global users with a comprehensive suite of digital asset services. They specialize in research and development into the future of fintech, such as quantitative trading, leveraged AI tradings, cloud storage systems, and enterprise management software. IPCaptial is a Canadian company that has obtained a regulatory license with the Canadian Financial Regulatory Agency. This is their Canadian registration certification. They are also registered with the Financial Transactions and Reports Analysis Center of Canada, which is called FINTRAC. And they also have an MSB out of Toronto. MSB is a money service business license. Also has a US digital asset regulatory license, and most recently an Australian Securities and Investment Commission registration. If you want to examine this at your own pace, please do send us your email, preferably by Facebook, so we can email this out to you. Now, what is so special about this opportunity? First and foremost, the fact that no recruiting is required to get paid. Also, low barriers to entry, allowing anyone to come in and taste test and tiptoe into this platform as they wish at their own pace. No monthly fees, no auto ship. It's a money-making money opportunity up to 45% per month, more emphasis on investment than recruiting, total transparency through MT4 and my FX book. Simple button to withdraw or reinvest earnings, 70 or 97% winning rate with a less than 1% drawdown. It's a set it and forget it model where you don't have to learn difficult trading strategies. The AI bot trades on your behalf, excellent for novices and seasoned investors. Now, in regards to how we view our trades, it's the same way that a manual trader who's watching the charts and executing entry points and exit points would monitor their trades. And these are what screenshots from the MT4 app look like. Very elegant with all of the details laid out. These were just the first 10 days of trading utilizing this algorithmic trading. As you can see, 30 trades executed, 15.7% was the gain. Now, there's also the My FX book link, which is the gold standard and the industry standard of cross-examination of results, and they proudly present that in their back office for our examination. There are 3 different entry points into this opportunity. Because these are one-time payments and because they put you in different brackets of how much you can make, it only makes sense to pay a few dollars more to put yourself in the highest bracket and be able to earn, instead of up to 15% or up to 30%, up to 45% for that one-time $99.90 with the Genius bot. Now, when it comes to our principal, the vast majority of our principal is liquid and available to us on any given non-trading date, like Saturday, where we could withdraw minimum of 80% of our principal. Initially, the 20% is kept as a security deposit, which is still utilized for trading and thus generates profit. That is slowly released over weeks at the rate of what we are paying to the company as an 80-20 split of our profits. So the 20% that we pay, in this case, on $1,000 on a given week of 9%, $90 would be the gross profit. 20% is $18. That would be the company's profit. That is the equivalent amount of your security deposit that would become liquid that week. And as you can see, week by week, more and more of your security deposit would become liquid for withdrawal. Some frequently asked questions about this opportunity are, what is the minimum amount of funds needed to open an account? That is just $200, one-time $99.90 entrance, and a minimum of $100 in your of $100 in your live trading account that can be funded through BTC or TRC20. Can I add more funds in the future? Yes, you can add anytime through the funding and internal transfer option. Does the company charge any other fees other than the $99.90? Yes, there's an 80-20 split of profits taken at the end of each trading week. How often can you withdraw principal? On the weekends when the funds are not in the markets trading, minus any security deposit that is still in holding status. Affiliate commission earnings, you can withdraw that at any time. What is the minimum amount of to withdraw? That's just $10. By the way, I tested that the minimum amount to add to your MT4 is $1. So if you wanted to compound your profits or commissions in, as soon as you have $1, you can add that to your trading account. How long does it take to get your withdrawal payments? Less than 24 hours, generally under 3 hours. How long does KYC approval take? 2 to 5 business days. How often does the bot trade? We're seeing an average of 3 trades per day, Sunday through Thursday, between 9 p.m. and 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do I really need to download MT4 software to trade? You don't need to download any sort of complex softwares or VPNs, or even download the MT4 app on your phone. You can, if you want to, monitor your trades, but we are not executing trades as if this was a signal service. It's not. It's a more of a mirror trading type. So you don't have to do anything really. You can monitor, and we do for the fun of it. So there's a total of 5 ways to earn with Intelligence Prime Capital. We just discussed the passive portion of it, which you can do completely by yourself, at your own pace, at your own pace, compound as you wish, withdraw as you wish, and do extremely well with that. What we're about to dive into is completely optional. It is a part of the referral program, as any good company would have a referral program. It does not affect your performance on the trading side. It does open up a few income streams that you can use to boost up your trading balance, as I have utilized that. And I'll show you how powerful that can be, especially considering I started with $1,000 account. It blows my mind, honestly, what the combination of the trading plus the compensation plan can do. So we're going to discuss these bonuses, that some of them are one-time, some of them are reoccurring, and how powerful they can be. So the first of these commissions for referring is called the subscription bonus, which is when someone you refer purchases the bot to begin their journey. This is for direct referrals only, meaning people that have used your link. In the case scenario of Mary sharing with John, when John signs up with the Genius bot, which is the one that we're all going with, which is a $99.90 payment, Mary would receive a one-time 10%, which is $9.90. And that goes for every frontline referral that Mary signs up. Secondly, this is where things get interesting. When John goes to fund his MT4 account with at least a minimum of $100 to whatever amount, Mary will receive a 5 to 10% matching bonus. So on $1,000, that would be $50 to $100. So why does it vary? Well, that depends on Mary's rank. The higher the rank she is, the more it'll be closer to 10%. And I'll show you what the requirements are to elevate your rank. The third pillar of the referral program, and one of the most lucrative aspects of any referral program that I've seen, that aligns with the best interest of you and your leaders and your team, and with the company that only makes money when they make money for you, is this management bonus, which is 20 levels of check match. It is exactly as it sounds. Whatever your teammates are making on their own trading performances each and every week, you get a matching percentage of that, starting from 30% on the first level. So meaning that if collectively your front line made $1,000 of profit that week, you'd get 30% match of that, which is $300. If collectively your second level or second generation of referrals, meaning your referrals, make $1,000 collectively, you would make 20% match on that, which is $200. If collectively your third level made $1,000 this week, then you would make 10% match or $100. And as you can see, extrapolating that percentage all the way down to the 20th level, where it is 1%. But the volume tends to get much larger as you get deeper in the organization, because there tends to be more width or more people that are part of your organization the deeper you go. Now, in order to unlock these levels, you need to be certain ranks. And the way that you climb these ranks are by meeting 3 qualifications. One of them is your personal investment, which is the amount of money you have in your own trading account. You can start for 100 and you can stay at 100. But if you want to climb these ranks, you need to boost that up to 500, 1,000, and on and on.
I only got $30 from him right now.
Oh man.
I only got $23. He only did like 500.
Okay. So here, as you can see, a few other requirements are your personal sales, which are your frontline volume of all the people that signed up directly with you. And then third is your group volume or your organizational volume. So that is your entire organization, including your frontline. So to reach something like department manager, you need to have 3,000 in your own trading account, 5,000 in frontline volume, and 30,000 in group volume to unlock 6 levels of commission. Now, you might be daunted by, hey, I don't have $3,000. That's the beauty of this opportunity, is that you can begin for as little as $200 and scale up at your own pace and earn your way to these higher balances through the referral program, as I'll show you I have done. Finally, the newest of the pillars of the compensation plan that has been added this month actually is called the global bonus. It only applies to the top 2 ranks, which are the managing director and the shareholder director. And I think about this every night. I try to fall asleep of the possibilities of what this could be. This could amount to some very, very large checks for the people that make the effort to get into these ranks and into these pools, from as conservative as like a few $1,000s, like $2,000 to $5,000, to as much as like $20,000 to $50,000, which I know sounds like out there, but this is how it works. Based on the pool size, which if it gets to, like, let's say $1 million, and there's 10 people that qualify to be a part of that, the highest pool, which is the shareholder pool, then it just, the pool size divided by the amount of people that qualify would amount to what each person's piece is. So right now, I think there might be 25 people-ish that are part of the shareholder director pool, and the volume is getting close to that $1 million. So if you take $1 million divided by 25, I think that's $40,000 per person, which is, holy moly, that's like the average salary in the first world country annually. So pretty impressive. This is a colorful depiction of many of the elements of the compensation plan and the benefits of climbing the various ranks, the levels that it opens up based on the ranks, the direct commission percentage. Remember, I said 5 to 10%, the distribution of those 5 to 10%, the check matches based on the depth of the referrals from you, what you need to open up those levels. Here's the requirements: 100, like the self-investment that you need, the frontline volume you need, and the group volume. And as mentioned, the top 2 ranks, the managing director, shareholder director, are the ones that have their pools that are distributed at the end of every month. That concludes the slideshow presentation portion of the opportunity. Of course, get back to the person that has invited you to this presentation, have all of your questions answered, and begin your journey as we are all seeing massive momentum success. And if you are, as they say, rising tide, no, something about rising tide and raising ships, meaning that if you get caught up in momentum and success, you also succeed as well. And that is what I'm seeing: an amazing opportunity, amazing organization, and we have some incredible leaders around the world that are putting together their own masterminds, their own Zooms, their own communities that you can plug into for amazing support and elevate yourself as we're all rising together. Now, I want to share a few things with you.
Shout out to Zaps.
Yeah, what's good? So let's dive into my back office, where I can show you what to do after you have registered with the referral link of the person that has shared this opportunity with you. Once you have a back office, the way that you activate your account is by funding your account. So you would go to transactions and funding. You have two funding options, which are TRC20 or BTC. The addresses are back there. Holy moly, this is like half of what BTC, maybe like close to half of all-time high. So yeah, great time to also earn crypto, which I guess this allows you to earn crypto in a stable coin. So that's a great way to get into the world of crypto as well. Once you send funds to your wallet, it will appear in your front dashboard here. You'll need at least $200. And then you can go to subscription and then subscribe to the Genius Bot, which is the one that we're all going with, that does the up to that 45% per month with a one-time cost of $99.90 and a minimum deposit of $100. As you can see, 78,000 people around the world are participating in this algorithmic trading, with a total aggregate of $112 million. Also, you have the embedded link for the MyFX book results, which, as you can see, the curvature of profitability here. And then you can see some of the averages. The daily average of profits over the past several months has been 0.96%. The monthly average has been 33%, and the drawdown risk average has been 0.95, which is less than 1%. A few other elements that I want to share with you guys is on the dashboard, you have some of those elements like the pool size, which is very, very rapidly approaching $1 million. Now, that pool size is then subdivided into the MD, which is the managing director, and the SD pool. So they each get half of it. You might be wondering, so what's the benefit of going to the higher rank versus the second to the highest rank? Well, there's going to be a lot more people that qualify for the second to the highest rank versus the highest rank. So you have the same amount of money, then divided by less people. Thus, the portion or the slice of the pie is more. And you can see in the leaderboard section how many shareholders there are. So this is the total amount of shareholders, which is probably like maybe 30 now. And the managing directors, take a look at this. I'm having to scroll for a lot longer. So this could be now closely approaching 200. The difference is quite vast. In it can be from, this could be like $2,000 per person, and that could be $20,000 per person. And then a few other things. If you want to see where you are in the spectrum of getting to the next rank, you can hit your current rank, and that will open up the depiction of what you need to match to get to the next rank. As you can see, you need account balance in your own account. You need frontline sales, and you need group volume. And as you can see, I'm about 3,000 something away from meeting all three requirements from reaching my next rank. And you can see that in your back office. Now, I want to show you something. Well, the something that I was excited about, and that is the story, or the unfolding of the story of how this $30,000 has happened, which is slowly and gradually through tremendous amount of effort and energy of building this and hosting 2 Zooms and putting in the work on the referral side and beginning with $1,000, which I'll show you on the MT4 app. But before I dive into the MT4 app, I want to show you guys what I've been excited to. I actually marinated on this yesterday, did some calculations, and absolutely loved it. So with that being said, let's do this. I'm going to make the largest roll-in of my earnings thus far by going to transactions and doing an internal transfer. So let's go to internal transfer, and we're gonna do this live here. I'm at 30,000. I'm going to add 20,000.01 to cover that 1 cent that, if you guys have been following, I was at 29,999.99 cents. We're going to take care of that 1 cent today. So then you would request to send a code that will be sent to your email, and then you plug in that code here, and there it is. 62. I'm nervous for some reason. Oh, so 6252. That's strange. I am nervous. Okay, here we go. Submit. Ta-da! Internal transfer success. Request proceeded successfully. Now we go to dashboard. Holy cow! That's $50,000. I guess what's really cool is that I earned that 50,000. That was something that sweat equity went into. Yeah. Now let's go into our dashboard. I mean, into, holy moly, it looks nice on the MT4. Let me show you on the MT4. And holy cow.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Okay, you guys should be able to hear me now. And this is what the MT4 app looks like. Man. I love this. December 2nd to today, maybe 52 days from a one, and as you can see, $20,000 added right now. This actually feels a lot better than I thought it was gonna feel. It's making me giddy and smiley because that's a nice looking account. But again, what's really beautiful about it is that I didn't start with a $50,000 account, so I don't want to hear the excuses of he had a lot of money to begin this with. Surprisingly, I didn't have a lot of money. I was going through a lot of medical stuff. I was recovering from surgery and all that jazz. So I actually was using up a lot of my savings. And this is the first opportunity since my surgery that I was able to start working on. So as you can see, $1,000 deposit, December 2nd. You don't get your referral link until you make a deposit. And so that is precisely the day that I began my journey. And then from there, December 3rd was the first day of trading. As you can see, this day here was okay, I gotta take on. I was trying to mute everybody, but make host. All right. Share screen again. Whew, that is pretty cool. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear me again, right? Just let me know in the chat. Congratulations, brother. You truly deserve it. Thank you, Iram. You deserve amazing success. Thank you for letting me know that you guys can hear me. Okay, so then you can see another set of trading week, and then the minus signs that you're seeing are withdrawals that happen every Saturday. All of the profits for that week get withdrawn out of your account, and then the company keeps 20%. They redeposit 80% into your back office for you to decide each and every week what you want to do with it, whether you want to withdraw that, whether you want to compound that, whether you want to do a 50-50 split. Completely up to you at your discretion. And then as you can see, another Saturday, and this is where I began to roll in my commissions. $2,000 from my commissions, $2,000 from my commissions, $5,000 from my commissions from this referral program. And so this is why it's very hard for me to accept excuses, because I honestly should have began with $100 just to prove the point that you don't need the capital. You can have the energy, the fire, and the hunger to build this from sweat equity. And so I think that's the one regret I have, is beginning with $1,000. I should have started with $100 just to prove a damn point of what can be possible, leveraging the power of networking and creativity and putting in the damn work. So there's 5,500, another 500 that I rolled in, another $1,900 that I rolled in. Another Saturday came around, 80-20 split of that profit. Another week of commissions that I rolled in. More, as you can see, the trading, both the lot sizes are increasing and the profits on the right-hand side are increasing. $1,800 on another Saturday, added this $5,000. Profits are in the hundreds now here. And this was last Saturday, 2190. Profits. This was this Saturday, like literally 48 hours ago. And now you can see total deposit or total profits of $8,521, which of course is not on the full 50,000. That's slowly as my balance increased, and the total deposited amount is exactly 50,000, not missing a penny now, and that looks pretty damn sexy. With that, let me get over to my laptop and we can so that's everything I wanted to share with you guys, from the opportunity to the referral side, to the back office, to my MT4 journey through numbers, and showing what is possible here with effort and energy and a commitment to your team to make it happen. With that, the floor is open for any sort of Q&A, lively discussions. You can type in your questions or you can unmute your line. Let's have a chat.
Yo, what's good, Sal? Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely, man. Go for it.
So yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out to Zaps. You know, he just hit managing director in less than 30 days.
Damn.
Yeah. Congratulations, man.
What's up, Zaps?
I don't know.
Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. God bless you, man. I appreciate everybody, you know, and this opportunity. This is the best opportunity I've ever been a part of, man. You know, if you are a part of this, you know, I do suggest you put your head down and, you know, you get to work and share this opportunity with everybody, because it's about to go viral. And we keep saying it, you know, but I appreciate everybody on this call. And, you know, shout out to you, Sal. Iram, thank you again, bro, just for putting me onto this opportunity, bro. Like, you have no idea how many lives you just changed, bro. And, you know, I'm excited for what's to come. And yeah, thank you guys, man. Let's get it. 1 million in 2 weeks.
Damn. Boom. Big shout out to Iram. Honestly, he's a phenomenal leader.
Nice. Let's see.
Let me mute everyone so that people who want to share their experience can, one at a time, unmute. Go ahead, next person, either type in or feel free to unmute your line.
Hello, Sal.
Hey, Dwayne, how's it going, man?
Yeah, great. Congratulations. You know, you've been doing great. I appreciate your leadership, everything that's going on, and you know, I'm truly you know, blessed and happy to be part of all this. One of the things I noticed there, you know, when you were doing your internal transfer, is your 2FA. Yep. You haven't activated it or bound it yet. And I was just wondering why.
That's a good question. Good question. Definitely a good measure of security. I just have not been a fan of 2FA, especially with, and like, again, I like 2FA. I just don't like the fear of losing my phone and then not being able to access 2FA. And that's precisely why I had
Oh.
that experience in the past.
Okay, one of the things I just want to mention, okay, and when you do set up your 2FA, you're going to have a secret key, and what you do is you just copy that, write it, paste it to a piece of paper, to a notepad or something. Yeah, so save that secret key, and then if you lose your phone, something happens to your phone, you're always going to be able to restore your 2FA. And I was just gonna say, I have one member in my downline. Okay, I got her started, and my brother got her started. She put in 2,500. Okay, we didn't set her up with the 2FA, and somehow $1,900 left her account, her trading account. Okay, and we're still trying to find out how that could have happened. And she didn't, there was people losing money by contacting this verification bot and giving this OTP code. So I just like to make sure, I really suggest you set up your 2FA, and anybody listening to the call, if you haven't done so, definitely do it, because you know what? We don't know yet what's happened to those.
They had to keep warm.
Sorry, Joanne, I had to mute everyone. You can unmute yourself again. Dwayne, you can unmute your line again. I had to mute everyone.
Okay, yeah, no, I just want to say, your 2FA is so important, and I don't want to alarm anyone, and I know this platform is secure, but they have these 2FA measures in place to secure your money, and if you don't enable it, you're risking potentially money getting lost. Okay, so it has happened. A member in my team, she knows nothing about Telegram. We set up her account, but we did not enable 2FA. $1,900 went missing, and we're still working with, IPC to try to get that recovered and put back into her account, but it hasn't happened yet. So that was 2 weeks ago. So I just wanted to, I mentioned it to you before, and I would really encourage you, with the amount that you have now in your trading account, I wouldn't second guess it. So
Understood. And then thanks for teaching me about that element. That was my point of fear, which is losing my 2FA or losing my phone and being then unable to, move the funds around. So yeah, that's a very helpful piece of that puzzle for me. So thank you, Dwayne.
I have a question. Hi, everybody. Nice to meet y'all. Hi. My question is, how long has this platform been around?
They've been around for longer than they've started the service. A multitude of years in the fintech space, financial technology space, but they've opened up I guess they opened up their MyFX book on August 10th. That was the first day of recorded trading results.
August 10th, 2021, correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So you're telling me, Sal, that you didn't even take one trade, you didn't look at a trend line, you didn't look at support resistance, you didn't look at the clouds, you didn't look at the moving averages going up and down, you didn't even touch the button all this time, but your account was at $50,000.
Absolutely. I didn't have to download MT4 to do what I have progressed and achieved so far. None of what you said I have done in the 7 weeks that I've been part of this opportunity.
Oh, wow.
Yep. That's the beauty and power of it, is that people that know very little about this or have gotten frustrated trying to learn Forex, which I know is very attractive on what can be achieved, but it takes a lot of commitment. You yourself are a trader, you know how much commitment it takes to actually be consistently profitable in that space.
It's hard. It's
It's
very, very
crazy.
hard. It's extremely hard. It's almost. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very almost impossible. Like to be consistently profitable. I've been doing this for 7 years. You know, I made profits and I lost a lot of money, but it takes a lot of hours behind the charts to really understand, number one, and then, you know, mastering your emotions. You know, so to see something like this as a trader, you know, I've seen a million bots come and go as I've been trading, obviously, you know, but to see this one actually performing at the rate that it hasn't lost all year. I've never seen anything like this, you know, and, you know, I will put this against any trader in the world, honestly.
No, the thing is, I just, for me, the idea of trading is very attractive in its what it can produce, the independence that it has, but the both commitment and the emotional strength that it takes and the draining of energy and all that jazz. Because I've invested like at times $5,000 per courses. I'm too emotional. No, I definitely know that, you know, when your trades are in the red and it's 3 a.m. you can't, you know, fall asleep. And I've been there nursing the trades, as it's called. And I was like, holy shit, this is too stressful. I was like, so I've been there myself to really appreciate something like this, where it's not complex and everyday person can plug and profit. It truly is a game changer. It might be someone's first step into the Forex space. It might be someone's, revisiting the Forex after they've kind of thrown up their hands and given up on being a trader like myself. So good points, man. Good points. Anyone else that wants to share any aspects of their journey or have any sort of questions or topics that you want to bring up?
Hey, Sal, this is Theo. Got a question?
Sure.
Hey, great job, man. And it's pretty impressive. I think this program is going to bring a lot of folks out of retirement.
Yeah.
So question around the global pool, is that pool money paid out monthly or quarterly?
Monthly.
Okay, thank you.
So like for January, early February, that kind of would get paid out. I don't have an exact date on that. We'll see, because this is the first month. We'll see if it's like February 1st or February 10th or whatever time it takes to get that sorted out. But we're expecting early February. By the way, if you qualify in any time in January, you're part of the pool. And it's not like if you qualify later, like near the end of the month, you get less money than if you qualified at the beginning of the month. At whatever point you qualified, it's all or nothing, being in the pool or not. And so you have until 31st to qualify for the managing director or the shareholder director pool. Anyone else wants to share anything?
Hey, Sal.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, everybody. Again, greetings from Jamaica, tuned and locked in. Sal, congratulations to hitting the 50K mark.
Appreciate
It's
you.
totally an inspiration.
Awesome.
I am inspired to go on. And let me tell you something. I mean, it's about making strides daily. There's no pressure, but you just got to put in, as you said, that sweat and that work, right? I started with just $100. And my account is just like a little bit short of being $500. And I am over the moon and I'm pressing and I'm working hard.
That's
5X.
And
it's real. It's real to me. And I think somebody was talking before and saying that a lot of lives have been changed and are about to change. And anybody who is on this call who is, thinking about it two ways, listen, there's only one way, upwards. Again, congratulations, Sal. Love you.
Congratulations to you as well. That is incredible results. I look at things in terms of percentages and growth, and you have done something incredible. How long have you been in, by the way?
I started on the 27th of December.
So less than a month, and you have close to 5x your account. That is incredible. Let's give some shout outs in the chat.
And I would be a little bit further, but because we had that slight change,
but
it's all good. We're still pushing.
Well, it's definitely a motivation to keep striving forward, and the chat here appreciates what you.
And Sal, I just a minute there. I wanna send a big shout out to my team here in Jamaica, and also to Fatigue, who really bring this opportunity to me. Just big shout out, guys.
Yeah, awesome. Shout out your organization is a huge part of our success here. Is collectively as a team, as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. It couldn't be more true. Next,
Hey, Sal, how's it going, man?
hey, pleasure hearing from you.
Good. So you're telling me that basically this bot is going to go to work for us and make us profit daily, 5 days a week. And from that profit that it makes us, that we didn't do anything, we didn't do any trading on our own, it's only going to take 20% of what it made us weekly.
Precisely.
Awesome.
I love that alignment of interest is they make money because they made us money. And also we make money from the referral program because our team made money. Deborah, I see your hand is up.
Hi, congratulations. I'm with everybody else and the kudos. And my question is there a pre-packaged slideshow presentation like you use each time that newbies like us can use and learn how to do presentations ourselves?
Yeah.
How do you get started doing that?
Having a PowerPoint helps, which I can email you the PowerPoint that I utilize myself. Just send me your email on Facebook, and then it's a matter of what you want to talk about on each slide, which you're more than free to have your own pathway of doing that. You can take pieces from different leaders of what they say and whatnot. But yeah, you're more than welcome to start, and I encourage you as a leader to rise up and they say those who make the most are the ones in front of the room or hosting the Zoom in our modern times. Like so it's a matter of putting yourself out there and developing the skill set to be like, for example, I'm speaking to 124 people live here. Like imagine a room full of 124 people in the convenience of Zoom, and it's just like you develop a skill of doing that, you develop the proficiency of doing that, and it really impacts your mentality as a leader to deliver and rise to the occasion for your team. So if you can at all and have the desire or even the wish of, I wish I could do presentations, I encourage you to step up, even if it's for 3 people. Start doing presentations. It will elevate your thinking, elevate yourself as a leader.
Yeah, I thought I could do a presentation and upload it to YouTube so I could see for myself where I'm making mistakes and what I can do to fix it before it goes live.
You start out with your imperfections and day by day, just keep doing it. Like for me, I'm doing 2 a day. And so as you can imagine, the more that you do, the repetitions, and you figure out different things, adjust things here and there. It's not something that you study in books. It's something you do as a practitioner. So you do by making the mistakes. You learn by making those mistakes, and don't worry about getting it right the first times, and because there's no perfection to it. It's just a constant, ever moving endeavor.
Okay, so where in Facebook do I get a hold of you?
So actually, let me share those resources right now, because I see some people are sending their emails in the chat here, which that will close at the end of the Zoom. Few resources. Here is our team YouTube channel, which is called the Gifting Tribe. My philosophy of gifting, which by the way, we'll be gifting away $100 on this Zoom live here. Here's the link for that Zoom, the YouTube channel. We can watch some of our previous videos and recordings. There are no referral links, only the link to the Facebook group in all these videos. So it's shareable content with your team. And then secondly, here's our Facebook community, the Forex Gifting Tribe, where I see we've just maybe in the past 24 hours crossed 1,000 members. And that's where we can share our results and successes and celebrate each other's victories. So you guys can also plug yourself, plug your teammates into there. Congrats again to Iram and JJ Zaps for their amazing achievements. And so you guys are more than welcome to plug in there. And then, yeah, you guys, for those that need the email, there's me right there. So you have all access to that stuff. By the way, you can see the expression on my face yesterday when I looked at my commissions. It was overwhelming, to say the least. A lot more than I expected.
Thank
Sal.
you.
Hey, Tom.
Congratulations again to you, and also a shout out to my diamond girl from Jamaica,
Yeah.
my personal sponsor.
Oh,
I hope I'm helping you out, girl. Could you address, I see a lot of questions coming in about the ownership of the company.
yeah.
For some people, apparently that's a big deal. Could you address that at all?
I can address it by saying I don't know. I can address it by saying that I've been in this space for 8 years, and here's my personal perspective of that. Definitely a huge point to have met the owners and known the owners for other opportunities. But at the end of the day, if the performance of what they're doing is not there, then it doesn't matter if the owner is your next door neighbor or there's someone that you've met or went to the office. What I've looked at, because it's not in my control to have known who the owners are or whatnot, is the trading performing? Are people being able to plug in and profit here? Because it's not an endeavor in which they're asking us to believe in the future of what this could be in terms of like a token that will 10x or 100x, or the future of invest now will reward you later kind of thing. It was for me an analysis of what is on the table right now that I could plug in and see profits, or plug in and see past history, and not need a visionary speech from the organizational management of the company. So I filled in that gap, which typically would be a much bigger element for me, because I'm the type of person to go out there, fly to whatever country, meet the owners, meet the team, which I've done multitude of times. I've also been invited by companies around the world to go and meet with them, because A, that wasn't on the table, B, I have surgery, and C, because what the analysis that I will be looking for is visible to me, in the sense of these aren't traders at a desk. This is an algorithm. So what if they showed me, just the performance on a computer of like, this is the algorithm performing. And so that I'm already getting to see through my own trades, getting to see through the FX book. So for me personally, that hasn't been that much of a deterrent. I understand for some people it is a deal breaker, and I can totally respect that. And so I don't know who the owners are. We are in contact with the some of the marketing managers, and then there's the CMO that is a spokesperson for their operation. But it just, the algorithm seems to be performing, and we're, those of us that are participating because of the results. That's all I got for you, Tom.
That's good answers. I don't have a problem. I've seen a lot of the questions popping up, and so I thought it might be good to address it for new people, just so they know. You obviously trust the system, and I do too. So
just the numbers.
Thank you.
Yeah. Much easier trusting numbers than people, as you will come to learn, not only in life, but also in this industry.
I agree. Thank you.
Awesome. Any other questions and conversations?
Hey, Sal.
Hey, how's it going?
Can you speak to the certifications or the licenses to operate? I think that would be a good point too.
Sure, sure. So there are, at the beginning of the presentation, I went over the
Yes.
certifications and registrations and things of that nature. So they seem to have a lot of their paperwork in order, which if you find comfort in that, I want to address the fact that there's companies on Wall Street that go bankrupt. So for me, registration doesn't mean that much. I'm looking at performance, like is it delivering that? So if you find comfort in that, just they have a lot of registrational like documentations that you can look at. So it's there.
Thanks, man.
Sure, sure. Yeah. Listen, I'm very, very like open with you guys. I feel like you guys are my friends. I can speak very, very openly. I'm not like one of those people that will try to fabricate things around it to have people join. I will tell them there's risks, there's rewards. Like literally on the post that I made expressing kind of what's been possible for me yesterday and what the results of that this week has been, I wrote under there, may not be for you. This is high risk, high reward. Don't play with money you can't afford to lose, or put you or your family in a tight spot. Please don't. And that's completely the opposite of trying to soften the risk element. This is trading. This is passive income, and of course, the future is unknown, but based on not only past performance, based on risk and reward analysis, which you have to be able to do in life, whether you want to cross the street or you want to do online business, is you have to be able to assess risk and reward and be able to make these calculations and decisions. Here, one of the most amazing benefit, or not benefit, is mitigation of risk is you cannot lose more than you put in your account. I know it sounds really retarded to say that, but you cannot lose more than what you put in your account. What that means is I started with $1,000. I cannot lose more than $1,000, right? The upside was risk $1,000. Reward, like it's undefined. It's like already you see the $50,000 in my account came from the upside of this opportunity. What was my downside? $1,000. I could afford to lose $1,000. I know that I can put in the sweat equity. And if we all put in the amount that we're comfortable with, do not put yourself, do not put your family in a tight spot, do not max out your credit cards, do not sell your grandma, don't do any of those stuff. Put in what you can afford to lose, your discretional income, your stuff that you would have spent on things that are liabilities or luxuries. Take that money, instead of putting it into those things that rust, rot, or depreciate. Thanks, Zoe. You messaged me. Very great point. Wish you would have done that publicly. Yeah, don't sell your grandma. Some people have, and I wish they wouldn't have. There's a black market for selling grandmas. So do it that way. So do it that way, please. It's an amazing opportunity. You've seen what I've been able to achieve through sweat equity and $1,000. And that's my point. Is I'm not going to be, one of those leaders that says, yeah, it's a great opportunity, cash out your 401k, all that jazz. Put in what you're comfortable with, not a penny more. And then go to work, because other people have a certain amount. If all of us put in the amount that we're comfortable with, then you can do extremely well. You can, that's precisely what I've done. And I hope you guys got the point. I don't want to harp on that. Yeah, so we're all adults, nobody's forcing you. Listen, there's amazing results here. You don't have to get greedy. By the way, even though as I'm saying this, I haven't broken even on my $1,000. I'm rolling everything in. I'm investing into leaders. I'm buying up market share, all that jazz. I have a goal in mind. I have a goal in mind. I want to get this account to 6 figures. Then I want to take my profits. Then I want to, we might be all adults here by age. We're not all adults mentally. How much, Zoe, you keep privately messaging me your public questions and comments. How much is the profit on the money we make? How much is the profit on the money we make? I don't know how to answer that. How much is the profit? I guess you keep 80% of the profits. Yeah, you keep 80% of the profits. Anyway, if there isn't any other topics, we deposit. You got to switch from sending Sal private messages to everyone because you're asking questions that would be beneficial to everyone. We deposit. Yeah, please change that, especially because we're about to do the raffle soon. And when you pick a number, don't privately message me that number. It's gonna suck if it's the winning number. Okay. So is there anything else that anyone wants to address, express their feelings or anything like that? Feel free to unmute now or when dive into the raffle. How much is the profit on the money we deposit? Well, we're seeing about 5 to 7.5% per week. It's an 80-20 split of profits. And it's of course dependent on your account size, the dollar amount that you would make, but percentages are scalable. So yeah, okay, cool. Glad that's addressed.
Hey, Sal, actually, since we're compounding our earnings every single night, that percentage is much higher. Yeah, on $516 account, I made 9.5% profit this last week.
That's really cool.
So it's, even though they publicly say it's 7.4, 7.6, I think they said 7.63. It's higher because whatever that makes on Monday night, it's rolled on to Tuesday's trading volume, and your balance increases through the week. So the effective return is even higher than what they publish, which is amazing.
I love
so
it.
Thank you, IPC.
Beautiful element.
Hey,
of it. Yep.
Hey, Sal, this is Griff. My neighbor invited me to this call.
Wow.
So
Farm is there. What's good?
yeah. Yeah. A big shout out to Ray. So my question is, so if we join and once we become a member, we can also increase our profits if we get others to join up under our accounts per se, or does it work like that or no?
No, but it can. So if you tap into the referral program, you make commissions. Those commissions don't necessarily boost up your profit unless you put that back into your trading. So the commissions you can withdraw. I began with the $1,000. I could have withdrawn the other $49,000 that I've earned from commissions, but I decided to put that into my trading account.
Gotcha. Understood.
It becomes part of what makes you profit.
Now, is that account, do you have to put in a certain amount to get an account to where you can have others add to your commissions? Is that two different programs?
Same program. So as soon as you have a live account, which requires a minimum of $200 one time, the $99.90, and at least a minimum of $100, that's when your account is live. That's when you have that MT4 app that I showed with your $100 balance, which still trades. And then that's when you also get your referral link. So as soon as you have a live account, even with just $100, I chose $1,000. And you have your referral link with which you can go in and tap into the referral program.
Understood. Appreciate that. Thanks for expounding on that.
Absolutely. Can someone deposit 10K, or is it just better to deposit less and run with the referral? Whatever you're comfortable with. Whatever. Listen, somebody could be comfortable with $100,000. Somebody's comfortable with $100. I was comfortable with $1,000 because of just where I was in my surgical recovery. I had tapped into a lot of my, normally, you know what's crazy? Normally I would have begun an opportunity with like $100,000. But I was low on funds. And so I'm so glad that I began with like something that's tangible, reachable. That I didn't even begin with $10,000, which is for a lot of people is out of their reach. I began with $1,000, which I think for most people, if they stretch, they can, or if they're comfortable with it, they can. But I could have just as easily done this with $100. It didn't make that difference of 100 or 1,000. the vast majority, because that opened up the referral program, as I was just talking to Griff about. The vast majority of my income came from the referral program. The tapping in of the leverage aspect. And for those of you as traders, you know leverage, 1 to 500 leverage. This is the leverage of a network. It's what you can afford to risk. Absolutely, absolutely. Do not ever pressure anyone to go above and beyond, and always discourage people from taking out loans to dive into anything that has to do with online income, passive income, any sort of trading element. Allow them to get in and care about the individual. Actually give a damn about this person has a family, they have a job. I know they shouldn't be, like, you just don't get greedy as a sponsor and be like, that, put in everything you got so that you can make more. Look out for the person. Deposit we can afford to lose. Who has control over your 50,000? So of the 50,000, I can withdraw 80% of it, which is $40,000 on any non-trading day. The other 10% would be slowly released over time. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to put start in the chat. You guys can drop in a number and your first name to participate in the raffle. Name and number, please, between 1 and 100. Do not privately message me that number. Do not put in multiple entries. And what else? Do not privately message anyone else that number. And we're going to select I see just a number. Don't put just a number. Name and number. And then we're going to pick a number between 1 and 100. The first person that is on point or closest to it will be the winner and get $100 that they can utilize for their own entry into this opportunity, or bless one of their teammates and help them to open up this door of possibilities. It was an extreme privilege to be here with you today, share this journey with you. It's not so much the result that I want you to look at, like, oh, he has a $50,000 account. It's the journey.
Sal, somebody just private message me, Alicia. Just tell her to send it to everyone because I don't want her to miss out.
Yeah, especially if it's I remember one time someone privately messaged me the exact winning number, and it was just tragic. So please make sure that the setting is set to everyone right above your chat. You can select who you're sending the message to. And select everyone and put it publicly. But congrats to everyone for being a part of this opportunity. And it's going to be another incredible journey ahead as we approach a brand new trading week. Extremely excited by what I'm seeing across the board with so many leaders that have made incredible amounts of income this past week, and new leaders coming to the table. Okay, cool. Oh my God, I didn't see the time. My therapist is here, physical therapist, and also my business partner is here. This little rascal here. Oh my God, he's so abusive. So anyway, let's do the raffle. Ow! Okay, so this is the random number generator. The winning number for today is 63. If Pepper, you could search up who is the closest.
I do.
All right, thanks. Closest or on point to 63. I didn't stop. I got 64, Keith. Oh wow, that is 1 degree away. Hopefully, that is the closest. We'll see. But guys, we're here every day, twice a day, 9 a.m., 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys have, wait, so you have 63? You guys can tap into the Facebook group, tap into the 54. No, not 54. So 63 is the winning number. YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Well, Florence got 64 first. Is that true, Pepper? Yeah. So you guys get back to the person that has shared this opportunity with you. Begin your journey at whatever level you feel comfortable with, and it opens up the door of possibilities. I only am here to show you what's possible. You might have been comfortable taking out that $49,000, which, by the way, is an incredible amount to make in 7 weeks. Ooh, did not write your name. Did not.
Momo has put only the number, not the name.
That's heartbreaking. You know, I'm gonna make a flyer with all the details, the rules of the this raffle, and put that on screen so that everyone knows. I put 60. Yeah, Keith is the winner. Keith is the winner because he followed the rules. Keith, please reach out to us on Facebook so you can claim your $100 and you can bless yourself or bless one of your teammates. It's been an amazing opportunity to share this with you. You guys are all winners because you've come across this opportunity. You're earning with this opportunity. And again, we're here each and every day, twice a day. Please get back to your sponsor and begin your journey. And I will continue to see you guys as a part of the Forex Gifting Tribe. Until then, I'll see you at the top. Peace.